Now see this same piece of craft paper, and it's 3 feet wide, and I folded it. It folds up nice. I just made it 2 feet wide. That way I can be working off of the carpet. I could be standing on the carpet. I can have my paint can on top of this, right? And if this was glue down carpet or wood flooring or something, I would go 3 foot wide. But see, on carpet, this carpet with pad, and this is kind of a shag, you start walking on it and it moves on you, and then you have to constantly keep shoving it up there if you've got it 3 feet wide. I don't necessarily need to have it 3 feet wide. I'm going to be nice and easy on it. And this was a scrap piece I had, and I saved it so when I start painting, I can just paint, you know, from there to there, and then I just slide this along. And then start painting some more. Slide it along. Start painting some more. Flip it around for the next wall, the next wall, the next wall. And I don't even have to walk on that stuff, see? And for the closet, same thing. I've got a piece, I measured it and I just folded the ends so I didn't cut it off, and I just folded it in there. And that's all I need. Now I could take my other piece of craft paper if I want, and I can run it out here, or run it this way, or fold it in half and just have another little piece here. I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna be careful. I don't have to be any further than this, and then I'll have my step ladder. I can set my step ladder on here. And the thing I like about craft paper is if you get any spills on it, you're gonna see them. If you had a canvas drop, you're not going to see your bits of paint that come off, are you? Or plastic. You're just going to be walking on it, and then you're going to have it on the bottom of your shoes. And then when you go out to the next room, if you don't check your feet, you're going to have it down on the tile floor, down on the carpet, down on the linoleum, down on the wood flooring, whatever it is. Or you could have it on this carpet and walking around, and now somebody sees your footprints. Oops. You know, this, I keep it all to a minimum, and I'm just careful when I roll. Okay? And that's generally what I use for drops. I just use this stuff. It's just my craft paper, and see, when I get done with this room, see, I only need I could do this whole room with that one piece, because I'm just going from here to there. And then when I get ready for that, I just take this. I just take this and slide it over. You know, push it down in like that. Go some more. Slide it over with my foot. How hard is that? I mean, that's the cheapest, easiest, quickest thing. You can use craft paper for all kinds of stuff. And see, I'm not going to set up the bathroom yet, because once I get done with this room, once I get done with the hallway, now I can use that piece of craft paper, I can use that piece of craft paper, and I can use this long piece of craft paper out in the hallway, and I can pick and choose how I want to do this. Because see, with this, I've got the ceiling to do, remember? You get little paint droplets, trust me. I don't care what kind of roller you use. Professionals use the lambskin 1.25" nap, 9-inch covers for their 9-inch frame. Well, I'm using a 6-inch mini roller, okay, with a 3/8 nap. No matter what you use, it's going to spit. I don't care, all right? And I like to use the little 6-inch mini roller because it gives me control over my head. I can get in there nice. Hey, it's not going to take me that long to paint this anyways. Why do I want to get out a big old 9-inch cover frame and all that when I can just do it with a small little mini roller? And see, when I get in here, I'll put masking. See, I'm not done in this room. I got to put masking tape over the top edge of the fiberglass tub surrounds, okay? Then I'm gonna put a little piece of craft paper down in the bottom there. Okay, probably that little piece that I'm pushing around that I'm showing you, or the piece that I have in the closet. Then I'm gonna put a piece over the countertop and fold it over and just tape it. Then I'm gonna take another little piece, I'll have to rip off a little piece and drape over the lights, because trust me, the little droplets, they're gonna get on top of your light bulbs. They're gonna get on top of the trim pieces. They're gonna get on top of the canopies. Whatever is up there, it's gonna get stuff on. And then I'll put masking tape. See, when I cut the craft paper, it'll go around the sink faucet. The sink faucet, I'll put masking tape over that. I'll put masking tape over that. The bottom here will be covered, because you'll see the little droplets. And you might think, oh, I'll just wipe those off later. Well, the droplets dry, and then they're not as easy to get off as you would think. And then you get them on this little edge right there. You get them in the sink. You get it here. You get it on top of there. You get it on top of this. You get it on the toilet. See, I'm gonna drape a little piece over this, and because this toilet is so far away from the wall, that's pretty good. I'm gonna just drape a little piece over that. Do you see what I mean? And I can use all that from these drops that I have in the hall, this hall, and the other two pieces I have. See, I have a little bit more craft paper. You see? But when the roll gets this small, once you cut it out, then you have to fold it on the back side of it, so it lays flat on the floor. And maybe I don't need any more of that. If I do need a little bit more, it's only going to be, one little piece out of there. And then once I get done with the bathroom, or even before I go in the bathroom, I'll take my drops, my craft paper, and I'll do it over here. Same thing, right? I can put it right along here. Not only do I have to paint that, I have to paint up above the windows, the window frames. You see what I mean? Down on the side over there. So I just run a little piece of craft paper right here, and I only need. See, I only have a section 3 foot, 3.5, 4 feet wide here, 4 feet wide over there. Put the craft paper, slide it that way. When I get to there, then I slide it over after I paint from here to there. Do you see what I mean? And then I'll go in the bathroom. So you just have to decide. This is another beast in itself. Most times people don't have a nice little unit like this that fits in against the wall and the table here and stuff. I'm gonna have to really be tricky with this one. Masking tape on there, cut some craft paper and stuff, because I want this covered. I don't have any plastic. I'm gonna actually have to stand on this to get up there. I'm gonna have to stand on the table probably to get all the way up to there. If I can't reach it, I'm gonna have to take my little 3 foot ladder and set it right there. I'll have to find a blanket over here. There's a blanket here, and fold it up, maybe 2 blankets, and then set my ladder on that, prop it up there so that I can get up here. That's just to do the cut-in, okay? I can do all the rolling down on the ground, right? But once I get ready to do the cut-in, I got to get up there. But first and foremost, once I do all of the painting, I'll have some craft paper down on this, on the table, on this other thing, and then I can pull that craft paper up. And then when I do the cut-in, obviously I don't need the craft paper in my way, do I? Right in here. Maybe I'll have to do it a different way, or I'll have to carry the paint with me, and I've got a little container for that, and I'll show you that later. I'm not sure exactly where it's at right now, but in any case, craft paper. I use this stuff all the time. It's not just on this job. I'll do this. If this was my condo, I'd do the same thing. Anybody else's condo, I do the same thing. And you see, you just fold it, and then when I need to use that for a 3-footer, I'll just unfold it again. It unfolds real nice. And that's the only piece I'm going to need for this whole room. I could have used just this piece. You know, it was a little bit shorter though. After I get done with this closet, then I can take that and I could move that along. But then I have to slide it back and forth even longer. Usually what I do, if it's let's say if it's a flat floor, more so, I would use a piece maybe about 8 feet long. This one's maybe 6.5, 7 feet long or so. 9 to 10 feet. Maybe I would have one, and then I could slide that, and it's a little bit nicer to work with. But if you're in a small confined little bedroom like this, hey, that's all you need for your paint drops. Okay? Remember that. Here's another tip for you. Hey, I'm going to wear this white t-shirt, and this used to be a good shirt, believe it or not, years ago. But I don't wear it for anything pretty much anymore. But before I start painting, I'm gonna turn the shirt inside out. Okay, any white shirt you can turn inside out. That way if you get any paint on it, at least it's on the inside. In case you still want to use the shirt for a work shirt later on, you don't want to have paint all over the place. You see what I mean? And I've got my old grubby pants on. I usually have some ripped up ones I would use for painting, and I'm going to try my best not to get any paint anywhere. I used to have some crappy shoes, but now my shoes are, I don't know if you can see them, but this light in here is terrible. These are my good Hoka shoes. You see them? In any case, I don't want to get any paint on there. I could take some plastic bags. I even brought some plastic bags, little grocery bags, and I could put them on for little booties, or if I had some little booties, I could put those on to protect my shoes, or I could take my shoes off. I don't really want to take my shoes off because I'm going to probably be going up and down the ladder to a certain extent when I get ready to do the paint cut in and all that. So, you know, get set up properly. And I've got my back support on, my knee brace. I got my my knee pad ready, and I got my construction light ready because I had to remove a couple lights so that I can make sure I can see properly in the different rooms and that kind of stuff. Just take a little time and you'll be good to go.